Well, good morning from paradise, friends. I am here on the gorgeous Mirissa beach here in southern Sri Lanka. And I got up at 6 today because, number one, after about 8-9 a.m. it begins to be extremely hot here. It is super humid. And second of all, I did want to see two of the most popular attractions, Coconut Tree Hill and Parrot Rock, without a crazy amount of tourists. So if you want to do that, you really got to get up early in the mornings, because this is of course one of the most popular areas of the country for tourists to visit, especially if you love the beach, especially if you like to surf. A lot of places to see in southern Sri Lanka. Can someone who lives in the tropics, who has semi-long hair, please explain to me how you actually wear it down without it being a greasy, sticky mess that by 7 a.m., like it's just 7 a.m., the coolest part of the day, and it's already sticking to my body. I already want to put it up. Like, how do you do it? I forgot how lucky I was being in Ella, where it was like 20, 25 degrees, little bit of a breeze, absolute perfection. Here in Mirissa, it is 30 to 35 and also very high humidity, like very high humidity. As soon as you leave any sort of air conditioning, you are just soaked. Luckily, it is beautiful. Like, luckily, the incredible natural beauty of this area makes it worth it. Coconut Hill is already teeming with tourists. If you want to get some photos where it's not so busy, I would recommend coming down to this lower part with the rocks and the palm trees surrounding. And also getting your accommodation near this area, as I did, would probably be a pretty good idea, or near Mirissa Beach, the main beach of the area. That would also be a good area, because then you can just pop across the street or something and be on the beach. And I think that's actually where we are going to head next, because near Mirissa Beach is where all the best restaurants are and a really fantastic brunch place that I want to show you guys. Alright friends, this is one of the top brunch places here in Mirissa. It's called Shady Lane, and if you are like me and like the avocado toast smoothie bowls, you know, healthy but hearty sort of food with really good coffee, this is the place for you. My avocado toast definitely came out a bit different than I was expecting, but it still looks really good. I was expecting a poached egg, but I guess they did scramble today. I got the homemade feta, which I'm excited to try, roasted mushrooms, smashed avocado, and then they also give you some coconut sambal. All in all, really lovely. Such a great cafe for breakfast and lunch. So now I want to head down to the beach for a bit, because that is, of course, the main thing that people come down to Mirissa for. It is the lovely beach. Success. I have found a great place to lounge in the shade, and the way it works here is with this place you do have to buy something to eat, which means I'll probably have lunch here in like 3 to 4 hours, but until then I'm just gonna get a soda water or something cool to just chill for a bit and enjoy the lovely water. Now, while I wait for my drinks, I actually wanted to share with you guys 3 things that I wish I would have known before coming to Sri Lanka. Number 1 is to book your train tickets well in advance. So some of you may know that the trip from Kandy to Ella is considered to be one of the most beautiful train rides in the world. So of course those sell out as soon as they come out, which is about 30 days in advance. So if you can plan well in advance, book directly from the official Sri Lankan Railways website, because then you are guaranteed a seat. Number 2, if you are planning to come to the south like I currently am, spend the extra money and get a hotel with AC. I've honestly been so surprised how many places don't have AC. Usually when I was traveling Southeast Asia, even the budget ones had air conditioning, but that is not the case here. And I made the mistake of booking a place thinking that, oh, you know, it's not that hot, a fan will be fine. I got a place within my usual budget, but I wish I would have spent the extra $20 to have AC, because it is really difficult to almost never have a change from the scalding heat. Most restaurants and cafes here also don't have air conditioning, so it is something I dearly miss. And third thing that I did not anticipate is that I would have so many issues with the internet. My coverage with my cell phone has thankfully been not too bad in most places, but the Wi-Fi in many of the places that I've stayed has been completely out or super slow speeds. And second of all, I also didn't expect that certain websites that I visit, like some of my affiliate websites for my work, are blocked here for some reason, which is also where the lovely sponsor of today's video comes in, which is Surfshark. Whether you are at home or traveling abroad, I highly recommend getting a good VPN to help keep you safe online and also get past many of the geo-blocks. A VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, which means that it is able to mask what you do online, keeping you safe from hackers, especially on public Wi-Fi. Another great benefit is that you can also have a bigger access to different streaming libraries, like on Netflix or Hulu, for example. And also, Surfshark has a lot of extra security add-ons like Surfshark Alert, Antivirus, and Search to make sure that your personal data doesn't get leaked online. Right now, they are actually having a very special deal where you can get 3 months for free by using my code Alina Mcleod. I'll have the link in the description. This is a very important thing to have whether you are at home or traveling. So thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now, outside of just chilling by the beach, living your best life, 2 of the best things to do in Mirissa is whale watching and also snorkeling with turtles.
The first of which I was initially planning on doing, but unfortunately in the days I was there, I was hearing that most boats were coming back having not seen them. At the end of the day, there is only about a 50% chance usually that you will see one, and you are out on the water for about 6 hours. So unless you are a big whale fan and this is your dream, I would actually say that it would be a better choice to go snorkeling with the turtles, because almost for sure you are bound to see them. Here in Mirissa, there's actually a beach called Turtle Bay where they usually hang out. You can hire a guide to take you to the spots where more than likely they will be, or you can try snorkeling on your own and seeing if you can find them. But another really cool experience that I had was one evening, the conservation officers that look after the turtles in the area were releasing the cute little baby turtles so they can go hopefully live their best lives in the ocean, and it was just a spectacle unlike anything I had ever seen before. And lastly, I would recommend that you also take at least a half day or a full day to explore some places outside of Mirissa, specifically Weligama. Out of all the different beaches on the south coast, Weligama is definitely the biggest surf town, especially where people go if they are just starting out and learning, because the waves here are much smaller. Personally, I am still glad that I stayed in Mirissa because I'm not a big surfer and I like to go swimming and have really soft sand. In Weligama, the sand was super packed down and there really wasn't anybody in the water swimming. It really was only for surfers, so just keep that in mind if you are thinking of staying there. But for a day trip, it is a great option. It also has a bigger variety of restaurants and shops than Mirissa, and to get in between cities, you can just take a tuk-tuk. Usually it should cost around $5 since it's only a 10-minute ride. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. And look who I am here with! I'm here with Tom! I can't believe that we are like in the same place at the same time, even though this is obviously neither of our home.
Exactly. Good timing.
Yeah. How long have you been in Sri Lanka now?
I keep extending, so I can't really keep track.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
I extend like 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
Like original plan, just like 1 week and then like extend again, so.
Where would you say has been your favorite so far?
Where?
Yeah, we're in Sri Lanka. Yeah, Weligama?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. No, you picked such a good place. We are on this like rooftop restaurant right by the water. It's called Current, and just such a beautiful, relaxing place, and perfect if you want to go surfing, right?
Exactly. Just walk out from this place, this building, like I think about 15 steps. Yeah. And then you reach the place that you can rent surfboard. Yeah. And also the guy that rent out the surfboard, he teach surfing as well. Nice. That is my first time learning how to surf from him. 15 steps.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult would you say surfing is?
10.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I've been too afraid to try. I did it like, I don't know, 15 years ago in Australia, and it was so hard.
But here the wave is good for beginner.
Yeah, exactly. It's much better.
That's why I thought it's like, even like the wave is still good for beginner, but I cannot like really make it like.
Well, it's hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. But it's nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy we're gonna dig in, but yeah. Amazing. I could definitely see myself coming back here, guys. Here to Mirissa and here to many other places on the coast that I didn't get to because there are actually quite a few. I will be heading to Galle next. May do a day trip to Unawatuna since that is fairly close to there. But after that, that will be the end of my incredible journey here in Sri Lanka. I feel like I have seen quite a bit for being here just a few weeks, especially with having to film so much. But if you came to this country for a full month, you could definitely see so much. So I would love to know in the comments, what are your guys' favorite places? As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye guys.